Samina mina, waka waka, South Africa, pack your bags and go home. You have two red cards already.
To those. Might as well stop
Welcome
on the
to
plane
the
now.
Bench Talk World Cup edition podcast. Bopple, how are you doing? How are you feeling after that first game? Feeling energized? Feeling ready for the summer of soccer?
Ready for tomorrow, because you know what tomorrow is? USA Day,
What's tomorrow?
and I'm excited for that. I can't wait for the boys to play.
I feel like tomorrow I'm just gonna wake up and we're just gonna hear the eagles screeching. It's just gonna wake you up in the morning, and then Freebird just on every single street.
Yeah,
I'm ready. I'm ready to feel when Quinones scored for Mexico. I kind of got a little bit of hype because I'm just thinking, man, when Weston McKinney when Weston McKinney barges in for a header tomorrow off a corner and we score, I'm gonna lose my shit.
yeah. No, I feel the same. I think being a host country and then that first game that you have is just electric. Because not saying that the vibes won't be there for the rest of the games, but the first game on home soil is just better than anything until we get to elimination games.
No, and I'll tell you, I feel like something special about watching your country in the host country as well. I think there's always something special there, and so I'm super excited. I feel like it's going to be a great World Cup. The World Cup is always great vibes. I feel like there was a lot of build up towards it, and it's similar with the last World Cup, a lot of build up. But once you actually the games start going, everyone just is like, "Wow, just
Yeah.
international footy. You can't beat it. You can't beat the World Cup."
No, and I think that out of all the talks we've had for podcasts, this is probably one of the most exciting ones we've had in a long time too.
No, I agree. And speaking of exciting, our co-host has just joined in. He got the call.
There's the
He's
boys.
made it for the World Cup pod.
There's the
He made the
boys.
plane. He's on the plane. He made
USA.
it.
USA. USA. USA.
Now, Al, we were just talking about how it's so exciting to have the World Cup on U.S. soil. How does that feel as someone who's not a massive soccer fan, but now you have the World Cup here? How are you getting into it? What are you kind of doing?
Don't let the red, white, and blue win. I'm telling this now. Do not let us win the World Cup. Do not do it. Because listen to this. Here's let's be honest. We own every other sport. We own every other sport. We're like
Agreed.
Thanos. One, two, three, four. Waiting on the fifth one. We own hockey. We own basketball. We own football. All we need is soccer. And if we get that fifth Infinity Stone, dude, the world. I legitimately think that we'll go to war if we win the World Cup.
You think New
Because,
York's bad right now? Imagine that all over the United States.
dude, oh, I'll be the worst one. If we win the World Cup, there better be. I'm telling you, if anyone that's a different nationality than the United States, and I'm going to. Oh, it's going to be so bad. I'm so ready. We're going to win this thing. I just know it. It's our year. We have the guys. It's at home. Stadium pulse is too much. Don't let us win the World Cup.
Why not us? Why not us?
Dude, oh my gosh. And you know what I keep thinking to myself, the England players come over here, it's too hot. Yeah, no shit, you don't have AC. Get over yourself. We've got all these countries surrounded and they're all spread out across the country. We've got like Saudi Arabia that's in like Idaho. Why not us? Like why not? Harry Kane,
Yeah.
Harry Kane can't even handle sitting on the beach.
No,
Oh, man.
but I think that's one of the beauties of the World Cup is we're seeing, and there's some people who've been all over social media. They're experiencing like Alabama, and they're like, wow, like they're really getting the USA experience. They're going to Waffle House, they're getting Chili's,
You're
they're going
going
to
to
Taco
Bucky's. You're like,
Bell,
what is this place?
they're going to Bucky's. Like they're getting the true American experience. And I think a lot of people are going to travel across the United States and they're going to realize what good people the American people are. You ever do like a road trip and you start meeting people, you're like, wow, this is awesome. Meet
Yeah.
some random guy out in Arizona or freaking Nevada, and you're like, this guy's pretty cool.
Can I be honest?
So like, I feel like, what's up?
I hope that we aren't good people. I really hope we aren't. Like I really do. I want like my dream is that it's the last match day of the World Cup. We're in New York, and it's just all of New York against whoever we play against. The players might die. Is the funny part is because the New York fans will just jump them.
That's such an encouraging thing to say as a host country. Hey, if you make it the final, you're dying. By the way, you're
Yeah,
dead on the
well, yeah,
spot.
absolutely,
Don't come to
absolutely.
win by forfeit in the final because the players don't want to show up.
Yeah, we if we get to the final, we better have like 9 red cards. Seriously, like there's no other way. Like that's who we are. And if we don't play that way, then we don't
No,
deserve to win.
no. If we have 9 red cards in the final, I would be an unbelievable crash out.
Only if
Just
we're
don't
winning.
want it bad enough.
Then
Sounds
we're
like
okay.
yeah, you just don't want it bad enough.
Yeah, if we're winning, if we're up like 4-0 in the 9th minute, everyone can get a red card, so it's
Who's?
fine.
Let me ask you a question. Who's Captain America this year? Is it still Christian or is
Still Pulisic,
it
yeah.
still Christian?
Yeah, I mean, he's technically not the captain, but I would put him still as Captain America.
Well,
Wait, who's our
I guess
captain?
since
Mr.
yeah,
Tim
is Tyler
Ream.
Adams still the captain?
Tim
Okay,
Ream's our captain.
so as let's get into it. Let's break it down. Let's get into it. Okay, walk me through the United States group. Or what? Group B or Group A?
We
Group D.
are
Oh, close
Group
enough.
D. Yep.
So I guess Justin, I'll let you kind of get your take on it. We'll start with the U.S. since we're already bringing the fire, bringing the energy behind the boys. They play tomorrow night, and then we'll recap on some of the other groups. But Justin, walk me through it. Group D, we got USA, Paraguay, Australia, and Turkey. How you feeling about it?
A bunch of frauds.
Honestly, after watching our few games coming up to this, especially the Senegal game, I'm feeling really confident about the boys going into this. I also think Turkey is a very strong team that is going to be a little dark horse coming in, so they're probably our toughest opponent we're going to play. With that being said, I have us topping the group and Turkey coming second. And then
Yeah,
probably
I mean,
Paraguay is tough too because South American teams are not easy to like play against, and I just don't see Australia when they play Paraguay. I can't see them beating Paraguay. So I have Paraguay third and Australia bottom of the table.
Mm, love that.
here's a thing. The one thing I don't like is the cockiness that the United States fans are having around this group. And that's my one problem. Like I like our odds in the group, but I feel like people are brushing it off as something so easy and we're just gonna kick through this group and it's gonna be nothing. I will say this: if they play like they did in the friendlies, I think the narrative changes a little bit. I mean, they played very well against Germany and Senegal. I think those are two top teams, but I'll say this: they barely beat Paraguay and Australia. It was both 2-1s, and Turkey is a great team. So like, I feel like all this talk of, oh, the USA, we're gonna just walk through it. This group has proven nothing yet so far, and if you
Coming from
remember,
an
we got
Arsenal fan, this
grouped
is
at
surprising me.
Copa
This
America.
is so
Coming from an
disgusting.
Arsenal fan,
This is so.
this is crazy.
What shirt are you? Take your shirt off now. Seriously, we're not.
What are you
We're not going
representing?
forward. Yeah, we're not going forward in this podcast till you take it off. I'm not kidding. Stop the recording and take it off.
But that being
No,
said,
I don't want
do
to hear you.
think when
No,
get through the group,
no, 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 nope. Pick a different country. Nope. You're no. This is the dumbest. Almost. This is a kind of a family-friendly show, so I'm gonna chill out. No, you stop talking. No,
Damned
you
if you
stop
do,
talking.
damned if you don't.
No,
I
just
get, I
no.
get, I get crucified for having the good take. I get crucified for
Here we
having
go. Here we go.
the
Here we
you
go.
know, the
Go
basic
ahead.
take here or the modest take. You know, I
Arsenal
can't win. What do you
wins
guys want me
one season, and you just think that you're the expert all of a sudden. Listen here, buddy. Let me tell you something. When you wear the red, white, and blue, you don't go into a tournament going, "Oh, we may win. We may get to the top of the group. This group's really, really good." You're just what you're doing is you're creating yourself something to fall back on. If we don't make it out of the group, we don't deserve to be in another tournament ever.
Well, that I agree with. If they don't make it out of the group, this is disgustingly bad.
Yeah.
That,
So
the
how about
expectations
you?
to
How
make it
about
out
you
of the
stop
group-
being a hater and just get on the USA is going to beat the shit out of everyone train?
I mean, I'm on that train, but I'm also providing the caution. You know that
That wasn't caution.
it's not all sunshine and rainbows. These are not pushover teams. especially Paraguay. I think Australia they really should be beating. I'm excited for the Turkey game. I think that'll be a really good test to see where the states is because if the United States beats Turkey, I think that says why not us making a round of 16 run? Why not us even being able to take it to one of the top teams in the tournament? Because Turkey is one of those dark horses, and we've seen them get some results against some big teams over in Europe. So
Yeah,
um,
no, I agree.
I think that's going to be a big statement game.
Yeah,
You know
100%. No,
this is what I don't understand. Like seriously, this is where I get confused with this sport. How can you be a fan of a team and basically just say, "Oh, we'll probably finish second in the group"? You know? Do you think any England fan right now is like, "Oh, we're not making it out of the group. Like our group's too good. We're gonna lose."
Jesus, you got the floor.
The difference between us and England is the quality of player in
No,
England
the
is a
difference
lot
between us and England
higher.
is we have an AC unit in our house and they don't.
This is a side I'm not on usually. Usually I'm getting the hate for having the too bold of a take. I'm usually not the side of reason. I don't like this side.
Bro, just oh my gosh. I really hope that everyone who watches this or like any clips that come out of this. Well, actually, here's what will happen, and I'll just tell the viewer. I'll open the curtain. Jesus will just not clip any of this, and it will never come out unless you listen to the whole entire episode.
If it's good, it gets clipped.
Yeah,
If the clip is good, it gets
see what I
clipped.
mean? I mean, this is ridiculous. This is
USA fan
blasphemy.
doesn't believe we'll win. Headline
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
If
Turn
you
it.
yeah.
watch
Put it
if you
out.
watch
Monday
our
news. Next
TikTok
Monday's
guys,
newspaper. Put
shout
that
out our
out.
TikTok. No. Hold on. If you watch our TikTok, shout out our TikTok, you will see that I am the most crucified person in those comments by a long
Yeah,
shot.
but you won't put that clip out where you just said, and I want you to comment it as a USA fan. I think we're not going to make it out of the group.
Well, I'm in
I did
control of
not
the
say that.
TikTok, so I'll decide
Perfect.
what the comments
I
go.
didn't
Perfect.
say that.
Yeah, that's perfect.
I literally didn't. That did not come out of my mouth. I said
What is
that
your
we should be cautious,
percentage?
but we should make.
What is
If
your
the USA don't make it out of the group, it's in.
what is your percentage
Go
on
ahead.
us getting to like round of the last to like quarterfinals? What's your percentage on us getting to that? How confident?
Quarterfinals.
How many is that? 4 teams left, right?
8.
That's eight.
8.
Quarterfinals, 8 teams left. So I would say I have us in my scale. I think there's a 50% chance, or maybe higher. I'd say higher of us getting to the round of 16. I like our path if either we win or we get second in the group. I'm not even thinking about getting third in the group. They better finish first, second in the group. Um, if they get second in the group, they play Argentina most likely, and that would be a crazy game. Now, funny enough, I could see like the U.S. snagging something from Argentina. Like in a weird way, I don't think that's a horrid matchup for the United States. Um, but I haven't done the other side of the bracket. I don't know if we win our group who we would have, but I would say this: if they avoided Spain, France, Portugal, and not even Germany, but Brazil, maybe Brazil, not even Brazil. I would just say Spain, France, Portugal. If they avoid those three, I think they could nag a result against pretty much anyone else in the tournament.
I could be wrong, but I think we would match up against Morocco. But I could be wrong. I think if
You know,
we
I
win
don't
our
mind that
group,
matchup. I think.
yeah.
So,
I mean, I actually have Morocco as kind of a dark horse. They have a good little squad this year. I don't know if you take a look at their
so
squad.
you gonna answer the question?
Quarterfinals, I'll give us a 20% chance for the
Dude, this
quarterfinals.
is sickening, dude. This is so bad. Oh my
What are the odds of Arsenal when they quadruple? 100%. 100% to want to quadruple.
Like, listen. Let me be straight up. I know nothing about any of this tournament, and I'm sure that the U.S. is not the greatest. Like, fine, whatever. But the fact that you're a fan of your team and you're not just like 100% we're gonna win it going into it is just so soft and like loser talk. It's the biggest loser talk actually I've ever heard on this podcast so far. This is like loser talk.
You know what's crazy?
No, there's nothing
I
crazy.
would say
This
the
is
same
loser
thing
talk.
to Justin about Arsenal, and I would be getting so much crap from everybody. So this is very funny. Like I feel like this is the voice of reason, as you'd call it, with the USA right
Dude,
now.
this is straight
But
loser talk.
the difference between Arsenal and the United States is Arsenal gave me a reason to believe like delusionally. I'm a delusional United States fan. Like if you ask any United States fan,
Justin, call him out.
quarterfinals is like winning.
All I'm saying is that
Quarterfinals is
you okay.
winning.
Think about. All I'm saying is that if the thing about the whole Arsenal thing is that you were like we aren't supporters of Arsenal. You are wearing a USA shirt and a supporter of the US and are saying that we have a 20% chance of getting the quarterfinals. I'm a fan of USA, so I'm like, let's go. We're going to like the final.
You also just said that the quarterfinals is pretty much us winning the tournament.
I think if the United States makes quarterfinals, for me that's like anything else is a bonus. But like obviously I want us to win the tournament. Like what the
So
this is
what do
the
we
stupidest
what do we
conversation I've
get?
ever
What do
had.
we get if we go to the quarterfinals? What do we get? Like what
We
comes out
gotta,
of
we
that?
gotta, we gotta, we gotta let. Hey, let's go, guys. Good job.
That's all we get? Like we get nothing else. We don't get a trophy, we don't get nothing? Yeah, so let's make it to the second round. That's a win for us. Let's go. Let's lose the tournament, guys.
Goodness gracious. No, obviously I want the United States to win the tournament, but like let's be realistic, right? We can
We
be
like
realistic
it.
and
We
still
like
be a fan
it.
of
We like
football
it.
as well.
We love
No,
it.
the problem
Oh,
is
whoa,
you're trying to be you're
whoa.
trying to be way too analytical. I need like just win the damn tournament.
Well, that's what you're here for. You're the delusion guy. I have someone
You're
has
the
to be the
one
voice
wearing
of
the
the
USA
analytics.
kit.
I am. It's a beautiful kit. This is probably actually the best kit they've had in so much time.
I do
Shout out
like
the
that
USA.
kit.
Gosh, bro,
Get
I
this
will.
is
I do. I will say, jerseys
this
wise,
kit's
that's a
really
very
good. It's
nice
like a
jersey.
waving flag.
I should have known when
Yeah.
Looking
when
good.
you were texting us earlier in our group chat about how excited you were for this podcast that you were scheming some stuff like this up, where you were just gonna come in, you were gonna rage bait me, and you knew I'd go for it, and the second I went for it, you'd back off and be like, "Whoa, why are you mad?"
Yeah, it's actually exactly what I had planned. I was scheming
Dude,
rage bait Al.
imagine somehow we like matched up against Mexico in the knockout rounds. I
We
think that'd
we
be
better
one.
pummel Mexico. They did not show
If
me
we
anything
lose to
today.
Mexico, like they might try and take Texas back. Seriously, like history might repeat itself.
They want their land back. They're trying to get it back.
Dude, they might take. Dude, and if we lose, they deserve to take it. Honestly,
They get the golf back.
Yeah, honestly, it comes down to it. Like that's the trade off. For like, if you guys win, we'll give
the
Texas
Gulf.
back. Yeah,
We'll give.
you
They
get
get
the
to pick
Gulf
between the
back.
Gulf or Texas. That's so funny.
Yeah. So I guess now we did a little Group D analysis. Let's go back. I don't know if you caught the game today, Al, but Justin, I know you were watching as well. Mexico versus South Africa was the opening game today.
Let
I'm
me
gonna
go
be
first.
real.
Let me go first because I've
Okay,
got
go
a
ahead. Go
little.
ahead. Go first.
I watched this game, so I've got a little tiny take. Dude, South Africa might be the worst soccer team ever put together. Like they're so bad. They're so bad.
Yeah, that was a
If
that was a
the
poor
U.S.
performance.
if the U.S. looks like that, dude, like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be the
Go
worst.
home.
How long is World Cup?
Go
A
home,
month?
ladies and gentlemen.
And a half.
Yeah, this will be
Yeah.
the worst month and a half ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my take.
I mean, I guess I'll go here. One, Mexico didn't really show me anything. Like I feel like if anything, Mexico like they looked like they didn't really look a little bit toothless. Like I feel like they didn't finish their dinner at all. Like I feel like it was just they had so many clear cut chances that the final ball was missing. Maybe it was a little bit of nerves, but with the home advantage, I expected more. Like they should have pummeled the South Africa team like 4-0. They had what was it 30 minutes of 9 men or not 30 minutes, probably like 20 minutes of 9 men.
Yeah.
And so like
Pause.
I was like I I also think it's kind of poetic that the guy named Shithole or Shithole, I think his name was something like that. He's the guy that got sent off
You
and
just
led in
degraded
the
a whole
goal.
family line. You just degraded a whole
Yeah,
family
this
line. How do
is
you feel about that?
well, well,
Shithole?
World Cup's one of those things. Like, are we gonna see in South Africa when he returns? Like, is he gonna be like get assassinated like the guy in Colombia? I don't know, right?
Wait, what?
Yeah. Oh
About
yeah,
in
dude.
1996, a Colombian player got assassinated because he effed it up. He scored an own goal.
So I got a question. So, and I don't know. Let me start with this. Has the Women's World Cup already happened?
I don't think
Like,
so.
because what I'm saying is
I don't think so.
I saw, and maybe it wasn't World Cup, it was something else. Maybe it was like I don't remember, but there was a tournament where like actually you're gonna have to cut this too because I was about to say some crazy shit. Sorry. I don't know where I was going with that, but like I saw something where like North Korean soccer players like diverted from their country, and it was bad, or like Iranian or something like that. But I don't know. I don't think we should talk
Well,
about that.
that happens in a
What was
lot of
that?
major sports tournaments. So like that happens in most major sports tournaments. You'll see that where a lot of people that live in communist countries will divert a lot of times after sporting events. A lot of times it happens with the WBC, the World Baseball Classic, and like a lot of Cuban players or things like that will divert. It's just because if they can get out, sometimes they will. It's just kind of what
Mm.
happens.
Okay, bad take. My bad.
But
You can start back.
yeah, I say yeah. But back to South Africa, Mexico here. I think Mexico is gonna win this group. I think arguably I'm gonna say it. I think Mexico has the worst. I don't know. Do you think I think Mexico has the worst group out of all the host nations? Maybe Canada. Actually, maybe Canada's is like Bosnia and Qatar.
You know
But I
why?
think Mexico should get out of this group.
You know why I wouldn't say it's a bad group? Because I feel like this group has a lot of teams that are on the same like level ish. That like I would say that it's hard to get out of that instead of like like two, you know, like two powerhouses and like two okay teams. Like I think that everybody in this group is like could beat each other. Honestly, like I mean, obviously the game today wasn't really a good showing, but like going into it, I'd be like, oh, I can see this team beating that team, and I can see like I think it would be a tight. I still think it'll be a pretty tight group at the end of it. But I do also have Mexico going through.
Who do you have? Who do you have? Which host nation do you think gets grouped, or any? Do you guys think any host nation gets grouped? Do you guys think
I
Mexico
think
gets grouped? Canada gets grouped? The
I
states
think
get
all
grouped?
three make it out. I think all three make it out. My hot take actually is that all three win their groups.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Do you think Canada beats Switzerland in Group B?
I think they tie, and I think Canada does the job against other teams.
Can I have a hot take here?
Let's hear it.
I think Canada. If Canada doesn't beat Qatar, I could see them still being winless at a World Cup. I could see Canada being winless at a World Cup still if they do not beat Qatar.
They've never won
That's
a
how
game.
I just think they've never won. They haven't won a game in the World Cup now, and I could see it happening if they don't beat Qatar. I think they should beat Qatar, but if they don't,
I mean, yeah, because
Does
Bosnia's not that
Jesse
bad.
Marsh still coach Canada?
Yeah, he does.
I even more so hope that they don't win.
I mean, yeah, I could see. I think they're gonna win the group, but like obviously Switzerland should win the
They don't
group.
have
Like
Davies.
they don't have Alfonso.
No, Davies is hurt.
I thought he was on the squad.
I'm pretty sure Davies is out for the World Cup.
Well, in that case, then I take back my
So
comment. I thought he was for sure
What does
playing.
Davies play? Left
So
back?
I
yeah,
think for Canada he plays out in the wing, but normally he does play left back. Yeah, there's your ball knowledge, Al.
there
Play
you
with
go.
me. Let's do a segment. Ask me. They can't be. Let me see if I can guess what position players play, but they can't be. It can't be someone I have no idea who they are.
All right, let's do this. Let's do. We're gonna do that, but also let's tie it into our World Cup standouts. We'll segue that in. So first we'll go Al.
Okay.
You know,
I can name
I'll
some.
give you some people. I'll okay, yeah. Give me who your World Cup standouts are and why you think so with your ball knowledge. Just let's let you freestyle
Okay.
here a
I'm gonna
little bit.
do. I'm gonna do a 4-4-2. All right.
Okay.
Up top, give me.
Well, he's going a whole 11. Oh shit! I think he was gonna
Give
give us like
me.
All
three
right. Let's
players
see
or
your
something.
standout 11 right
Oh
here.
gosh.
Alex is bench
Give
talk standout
me
11.
right striker Mbappe.
Okay.
Left striker, give me Holland.
All right.
Right. Is it wing or mid? It's mid, right?
Mid.
Winger, mid,
I'm gonna put
whatever you want to put there.
Lamine. I think he plays on the right.
Okay.
Does he play on the right or left?
He does. He plays in the
All right,
right.
give me him. Give me on the left wing. Give me Vinny. Vinny Jr. This is where it gets hard. Center. I don't know if Captain America plays center mid, but I'm putting him center mid.
All right. Play him
Uh,
at the 10.
yeah, moving to Cam, so we're changing the formation a little bit.
We're going to one, two,
Now
one, four, one, two, one,
defense
two.
is where, yeah, defense is where it gets real nasty. There's so many to pick from. And by somebody I mean I don't really know anyone. Is Brazil's goalkeeper? Is it still Edison?
No, I think it's Allison.
I think it is
Yeah, give me
Allison too.
Allison. Give me Allison. Give me one of the Reds. Center back. That's probably where I stop. I only watch attacking because I like when they score.
Honestly,
But
fair.
that's
That
hey,
wasn't bad though.
that's a squad. That's a squad.
It
Yeah.
is a squad.
That's a
Those
squad.
five alone might be able to put something
It's a
together.
squad.
Might be able to score
Is
points.
France still
That
nasty?
five might be Curacao.
Is France still nasty?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
Oh, great.
yeah. Well, Papo, let's go to you. Let's start off with who are you think are going to be the standout World Cup players for the tournament this year. And then we'll maybe move into like maybe some sleepers and some people who you think are just going to stink up the bed badly. So start with your standouts.
So I'm not gonna give like some under the shot, like like some random guys. I mean, for me, I think who's gonna happen in the same World Cup is gonna be Elise. I mean, I just can't see him going wrong with
I like
France.
that one.
My other player, which is not surprising, is a Manchester United player by the name of Cunha. And I know you know who that is, Jesus. Little Cunha action. I think Cunha is like another
Did he even
sleeper
get
for
called
Brazil.
up?
Yeah, but he plays on the. He started. Yeah, he
Acuna
plays.
didn't get called, or Pedro. Jao Pedro didn't get called up. Jao
João
Pedro
Pedro
didn't
didn't
get
get
called
that.
up. That's
Yeah.
who it was.
So I think Cunha. I think Olise,
Yeah.
and then honestly, I think Doku. I think Doku's the other player. I think Doku's gonna play very good for on the wing for Belgium. So that's my three that I think will have a pretty really good World Cup. And then for stinkers, I think Mbappe's gonna have a stinker, dude. I think somehow,
Really?
yeah. I think besides penalties, because obviously he's on pens, and I think they'll get like a one or two in the group stage. Besides that, I think he's gonna have a poor showing, and that might be a crazy take, but I don't think so. Who else? Vinny. I also think Vinny's not gonna do good. Basically, just give me Real Madrid players and
Oh,
something, and they're
sick.
all gonna stink. um,
Sick.
yeah, but I think my main guy is Mbappe to stink it up.
Okay. Well, I'll give you. So do you have before I go? Do you have any sleepers for us here?
Ooh, like in terms of teams or in terms of players?
We'll start with players. We'll move into the team stuff in a bit.
There's this one Ecuadorian winger. I forgot his
Kendrick
name.
Pius.
Yes, I think he's gonna have a great World Cup. A very under the radar winger. I think he's gonna be one of those guys where he comes in to next season getting signed by either a big prem team or he goes somewhere like in La Liga or something like that. But I think he's somebody that will have a pretty good World Cup. And then somebody who's that guy from Bosnia that scored the what is his name? I forgot his
Jekko.
name. No, the rising star Jekko is. Um, I think gosh, I should have looked at his name before, but it's also another winger that plays for Bosnia, and he
Okay,
had a
so
pretty good
so we'll
like
take
European
Bosnian
qualifier.
winger.
Yeah, I should look them up, but
I'm gonna tell you who's gonna be the best player in the entire tournament, Jesus. I'll be so
oh,
honest.
sorry, um, Arda Güler, my last guy. Arda Güler is having a great World Cup, so that's my last one.
If there's anything
All
to
right, go
come
ahead.
out,
Before I go, I'll let you
if
go.
there's anything to come out of this World Cup, it's that there will be one defensive superstar. I'm talking about the best of the best, and that's Chris Richards for the USA.
Big fellow Crystal Palace boy.
Yeah, I love that. I'm a Chris Richards super
It's my
fan.
dog, bro. It's my dog.
Guys are saving grace.
Kind of sucked when I saw him go down
Dude,
and hurt. I was like, please don't miss World Cup, dude.
he's
Yeah.
not in our starting 11, is he? He's coming off the bench, I think, for the first game.
I think for the beginning they're gonna work him in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the last I heard, but I could be wrong
Yeah.
though. He could be healthy.
Next pod, I'm gonna have to rock
Um,
my kit.
Got a new one you
yeah.
got, right? You bought a new one? Chris Richards on the back?
I did. I bought a Richards USA kit.
There you go.
Needed to
I
be
mean, I know
done.
you've been a day one Crystal Palace fan, so
I have, dude. I've been rock. Dude, me and the Eagles, bro. I mean, we'll get into that different pod. I need to hop on a soccer pod and we can talk about Crystal Palace because I have some crazy takes.
Yeah. And they're on the up
Yeah.
right
Okay.
now.
Well,
They're on the up.
Dude,
they are on the up. They're champions of Europe. But you know, anyway, uh, my players who I think, and I'll start with players who are more well known, and then maybe go into some sleepers that I have. So I think player one that I'm talking about, I think Morgan Rogers is going to be a guy who's going to have a great World Cup, and I think he's already on the cusp, and everyone kind of is a well-known name now. But I think for more of the casuals, they're going to be like, who is this guy for England? You know, he's going to do really well. I think. I think Group K has actually got a couple of mine. Colombia, I think Luis Diaz is going to have a monstrous World Cup. I think Colombia is one of those teams that's just, I really love the way they play. In Portugal, I'm going to go for United man. I think Bruno continues his form into the World Cup and has a great World Cup. Um,
Bruno, Bruno.
I also agree with Justin on the Olise take. I think this is going to be Olise running the show. Like, I think he's going to have a monster World Cup. He already had a hat trick in the friendlies. Um, I also want to say, as my last guy, Justin had came back in and said it. I think Arda Güler is going to have an incredible World Cup. Guy's a superstar. I
Yeah.
love watching him play. And for more of my sleepers now, want to go in and call out Ecuador. I think ones to watch, and I'm going to tie them together, but the Ecuadorian defense of Pacho and Incapie, I think they are going to just shine. I actually have Ecuador as one of my dark horses. I could see them making a round of 16 run. They're incredible. I think Victor Gyökeres for Sweden fired them home into the tournament in the knockouts without Isak. Just Victor Gyökeres, the best Swedish striker. So I think he's gonna land the plane. He's already landed the plane. I think he's gonna get off board in the United States and continue his great goal scoring run that he had at the end of the season. Um, I think also someone to watch out for. I could see one of the like African teams making it deep. So like I think Semenyo or we look at Morocco like Ibrahim Diaz. I think one of them could do it as well. And then yeah, that's my but for stinkers, I guess people who I think are gonna absolutely stink it up. This is gonna this is gonna hurt some people, but I think that I think that Brazil, like I think like those guys in Brazil, I think some of them are gonna have some stinkers, and I just think it's gonna be more of the same. Where like I agree with you. Like I think Vinny, I think I also could see like Neymar. Like everyone's so excited for Neymar to be in the World Cup, and he gets some time and he just stinks it up. It looks like the unction out there. You know, it's like he should have just left on the high, right? I I could see a couple of different teams thinking it up. Like I think the Netherlands might have just like a stinky campaign. Like nothing's exciting me about the Dutch teams right now. They are a team that usually like overperforms anyway. Like
Yeah.
usually you're like, oh, they like are okay and they overperform, but I think this might be the year that it gets caught out. Like we'll move more into like the groups later, but I could even see Japan or Sweden like managing to get out above the Netherlands. Um, so I could see that as well. But other than that, I also think like Uruguay, if their group wasn't so cake with Cabo Verde and Saudi Arabia, I could see them
Yeah.
dropping out. Like I've been following a little bit, and I saw that Uruguay is having some issues with Bielsa and some of the players. Like it's been interesting their situation there, so I wonder if that will filter over into the World Cup. But those will be my stinkers. And now I guess really quick, we'll move into the awards. Golden Boot. Who do we think is going to be the Golden Boot of the World Cup?
Okay. I have a hot take here. I don't think that Holland, Kane, or Mbappe will win the Golden Boot. So I think it'll be some. I think it might be. I think it might be, dude. I mean, he had a pretty good look the other day. I think it'll still be a guy from France. I think it'll be. I think it'll be Olise. That's my Golden Boot winner.
Do you have a Golden Boot winner who's going to score the most goals in the tournament?
does Dembele play up top or no?
I mean, yes.
Can I pick it?
Yeah.
I'm pick Dembele. I don't
Solid
know if it's a
choice,
bad take or
honestly.
not, but
No, no, I
Not
was
a
thinking about
horrible
it too.
take. I think So I have like two picks here.
Oh, here we go. Hey, Alex, by the way, Jokeres or Saka, by the way?
No. My heart's telling me it's Kai Havertz, man. My heart's telling me Kai Havertz Golden Boot run. Germany has a pretty like I guess their group's like so solid, but I feel like those games could be open, like, minus the Ecuador game, like Ivory Coast and Curacao. Like I think they could rack up some goals in those games. Like you see Kai Havertz maybe puts one or two, like he puts like three, like say he puts three or four in the group stage there. Like I don't know, I could just see Kai Havertz winning it, but I'm gonna go with the go. I'm really a fan of Portugal this year. I think this is the year they probably take it deep, so why not? Let's ride the high. Let's get Mr. Cristiano Ronaldo as our Golden
I
Boot winner.
I can see it happening, dude. I can see Ronaldo going in there and somehow winning it.
Is
Was
he
he
still good?
41, 42? You don't even
Ronaldo's
need to
just
be good
Ronaldo.
in
He's
that
kind of
team
like
right
LeBron,
now.
you know.
You don't need to be good as
Oh, they're
forward.
that
As
good?
long as you can
I get the
finish.
Golden Boot.
Oh,
Oh, they're that good.
yeah, dude. Their threat in the midfield, dude, is I mean, it would be pretty hard, especially when you have Ronaldo. Like that guy can sit there in the box and just tap goals in. So I could see him getting Golden Boot too, or at least top three in the rankings.
Who do you guys think will get Golden Glove? Start with you, Justin.
I going to say, uh, I'm going to say, ooh, that's tough. Probably, I want to say Jordan Pickford. I think Jordan Pickford wins it. I think England's back line is very solid, so I think Jordan Pickford's in there.
So this just means like least goals let in.
Conceded, like, yeah, which goalie on that team? What team do you think is
Dude,
going to concede the least amount of
I
goals?
mean, I have no idea. Who's the USA's goalie? I know we have two that we're swapping.
Is it Freeze
That
or Turner? I don't know who's going
freeze.
to start.
That freeze.
Yeah, give me freeze.
I hope so,
Iceman.
dude. He's real
Iceman,
deep.
give it to.
I also think it's going to be Pickford. So
Nice.
I also think it's Pickford. Now for the big one.
Mhm.
Who do we think is going to win the World Cup? We'll start with you again, Justin.
I've been waiting for this moment, the whole pod. See, you might think, right? Oh, Justin, you're wearing a Spain jersey. You have to pick Spain. See, that's where you got it wrong. I took a little look at their team, right? And I saw this terrible club called Barcelona represents them. Okay? And I just traveled back from Barcelona. I was just there, last month, and I saw how terrible the city was, how terrible the people were. So, with that being said, Bruno, give me Portugal, guaranteed. They're winning it all. They're winning it all. Vamos Portugal. Barca
Holy
stinks.
shit!
So like cat piss the whole time I was there.
I mean that was not the what I was expecting. The whole city of Barcelona just caught the craziest stray and had the
Your
jersey
own country
of
doesn't want you. That's
Bruno
how bad you
Blanco.
suck.
Oh my gosh!
Your beaches stink.
Oh my gosh, the jersey change. I was not ready for that.
I wish I had a Portugal jersey, but I got Bruno, so
That's so
that's close to
funny.
it.
That's so funny.
But yeah, give me
Gosh, that's
Portugal.
insane.
Portugal's
Well,
my winner.
we know Bobo doesn't want Spain to win. Alex,
I'm gonna do. My heart says USA, but like if we're being realistic, I think it's probably. I don't think England has the squad this year. I looked at their just 11 the other day, and it just doesn't feel like they've got it. I don't know. I think it's a weird one. Um, give me. I'll go Germany. Give me Germany. It's a little bit of a
Champions,
sleeper.
I
A
see.
little bit of a sleeper.
Yeah.
A little bit of a
that
sleeper.
would be good for my Kai Havertz pick.
Wait,
That's
did they
also
win
true.
last time? I thought it was France. I thought France was the
No,
reigning
I'm
champs.
talking about like
Yeah, give me
yes,
Germany.
in our lifetime.
I don't know. Like realistically. I want to just go like a big dog, like France or England or Portugal or like one of the huge, or Argentina too. But like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not huge in. I'm not caught up with soccer, but I think here's what I know. I know that when you get into a tournament, everything changes. It's same with like the NBA finals, same with like NFL. Like no one thought the Seahawks were going to win this year. No one. It's all about who's hot at the right time, and so I think it just matters like who is hot in the group stage and then the draw. Like the draw is the number one most important thing. So like if the
Yeah.
USA are hot in the group and then they get a nasty draw, like why not? Why not us too at the same time? But yeah, I don't know. That was a ramble, but I really think the U.S. could make a run at it if we just get a decent draw. We just
I mean,
can't be on
obviously you have home
France's
field
side. France
advantage
will
too,
kill
so
us. Yeah, we just gotta get a good draw.
Yeah, I agree with Al. My heart says United States, but for being realistic, gonna go England. I think I think England, and here's why, and here's why. I think people are a lot of the English media actually is not happy with Tuchel's selections. They left Phil Foden, rightfully so.
Harry
They
Maguire.
left Cole Palmer, rightfully so. I don't know why he left Maguire. I think he's just great for England. I would have brought him just in case. Like I think he's fantastic. Now I don't understand why we didn't see Lewis Hall, like someone like that, brought up. We saw Dan Burn. I didn't understand that one. Although I like Dan Burn as like a last call up, maybe got big guy in the box. Like I'm a big fan of that. Like just throw it into him or kick it into him. Like I'm kind of a fan of that. But if he's actually gonna play, I don't know why you called him up. But I think the reason, like, I feel like England has a problem where they always just bring the name that is a golden boy in England. Like, you bring a Foden. Well,
Saka.
Foden sucks for England. Foden is horrible for England. Cole Palmer actually has not been bad for England, so I'm surprised maybe they didn't bring him, but he also has been absolutely dreadful this season, so there's probably others who I'd play over him. But I feel like this team is just going to be one of those that clicks. And so I could see Tuchel's a very experienced manager. Has made deep cup runs with like Chelsea, and he's won the leagues over in France and in Germany. I think now you have an experienced core of you have Bellingham obviously winning Champions League with Madrid. You have the Arsenal guys have all won in there. I think Rodgers with Villa. Like you have a bunch of guys who are winners now and they know how to win. And so I think they might just do it. And I think it really could be a rematch of the Euros in the final. I think it could be an England-Spain final too. I could see that happening.
Yeah, I can too. Actually,
Can
no,
I be
not Spain. What
honest?
are we talking about here? Spain better not even get far. They're dirty.
Um,
Send those Barca boys back home.
England, England
Barking
never
dogs.
winning. England never winning a World Cup is like one of the
Well, they
biggest
won one
like.
in 1966
Yeah, that doesn't count. Like them never winning a
with
world
Bobby Moore.
them never winning a World Cup is like one of the like most like laughable things ever. You have you
Can I
have
can I
the
tell?
you have the biggest league in the best league, the by far the best league in the entire world, and you can't pick like a full team to just go out there and beat everyone else up. Like it's laughable.
Valid take.
Can I tell you guys a fun fact?
Sure.
If and actually I don't know if this is true, but we'll just say it's true. Maybe I should fact check myself. Actually, let me fact check myself as I tell you.
Okay, I'll
So
do a little filler if you want.
yeah, hold on, man.
If
I can tell
England
you
win
right
on
now.
U.S. soil, this may be the worst thing that could ever happen to us. By the way,
How about this? Yeah, they get back Boston.
yeah,
They get
they
back
get back all,
Massachusetts, and they get back the
the whole
13
13
colonies.
colonies. Yep, they can have it back.
If Mexico
Like,
wins, you get back
God.
Texas. If England wins, they get the whole 13 colonies.
and if Canada wins, they get
Jeez.
absolutely nothing. But if we beat Canada in a knockout game, we get
We get
Canada.
Alberta.
No, we get Canada. We just get it because we beat them in hockey and soccer. We just get it.
I was gonna so now with my
We
fact,
take
I'm gonna tell
Drake.
you. So fun fact,
Yeah,
yeah, we take
we'll
Drake.
claim Drake. That's what we want.
Yeah, we'll take Drake.
Uh, my fact was that an English manager has never won the Premier League. So that's my fact, and I know that fact's true. There's not been
Yeah,
a manager from England that's won the Premier League.
that's
Now,
shocking.
my next fact is going to be if Tuchel wins with England, that there would not be an English manager to win the World Cup with England or win the Premier League. But Sir Alf Ramsey was the manager in 1966. So
What
shout out to
is
Sir
it?
Alf
Is
from
it true
Dagenham.
Let's say
that
Sir Alf.
is it true that no team has ever won the World Cup without a manager from that country? Is that a true stat?
Oh, bro. If that's true, that's insane.
Jesus, can you
No,
look it
because
up?
France won a World Cup. France won a World Cup with what's his name?
I thought it was maybe it's the other way around. No team. I don't. I could have swore I heard a stat that no team has ever won a World Cup unless their manager was from that country. That could be a
oh,
totally
I see what
wrong
you're
stat.
saying.
Wow. No team has ever won the FIFA World Cup with a manager not from the country.
Told you.
Wow. Okay, that's crazy
What a
too.
stat pool.
Honestly.
Ball knowledge.
Yeah, that's
What a
insane.
stat pool.
I thought you meant the other way around, where like no team has won without. I was like, I swear that
No, no, no.
every
No
World
team's
Cup they
ever won a
had.
World Cup unless their manager was from that country.
That's
Is that
actually
a bad
nuts.
omen for my England pick? I'm kind of getting nervous now.
For what?
Well, my
It's a
Portugal
bad
one's
omen for
also
my
out the
England pick.
window, if that's true. Wait, is
So
Roberto
is the
Martinez
USA
from
take.
Portugal?
No, Martinez is Belgian.
Okay, that's what I thought. Well, yeah,
I
that
think. Or
sucks.
no, he's not. Roberto Martinez. No, he's Spanish. No, he's
Will
Spanish.
you?
I think
Where's the Germany
Oh, he
manager
used to
from?
coach
If he's from
Belgium. That's
Germany,
it.
this is a goat.
he's from.
pick.
He's from Julian. He's from. Yeah, Roberto
Austria,
Martinez
right?
is Spanish. Julian Nagels. Is it Julian Nagelsmann is still the Germany manager?
I think so.
And if he is, he's from Germany.
That's
Germany
a
definitely from
goat
Germany.
pick. That's a goat pick.
Yeah, he is.
Oh my
Is he
gosh, my pick
from?
might win.
Is he
But isn't
from?
that a crazy stat?
That
Yeah.
is a crazy stat. Um, I want to play a game with you guys. We're gonna rate. No, we're not gonna rank. We're gonna give good or bad what we think each fan base is going to bring.
Oh yeah, let's
So
do it.
so I'm gonna give you this. Let's go Scotland. Do we think their fans are gonna be electric or we think they're gonna be mid?
Electric, bro. Did you see that they all came in with kilts off the plane?
That is fire.
Dude,
Like, that's
you and
insane.
I know that I have Scotland roots, so I'm gonna
Give
say
me your
they're gonna
best
be electric.
Scottish
I'm,
accent.
no, 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 no. That'll have to be cut so fast.
Subscribe to our YouTube.
No, Scotland's got to be electric. It's got to be
Scotland!
electric,
Come on, the Scots!
dude. How sad do you think that these European fans are going to be when they like go to a pub in like the USA and their drinks are like $19 each?
Well, actually, they're going to be cheaper, I think, because the conversion rate. So for them, it won't be probably as bad.
But yeah, so it'll be 17.50.
I mean,
It's gonna be
better
rough.
than 19.
It's
Eh?
gonna be rough. Yeah, it is. Sorry, that was a random thought.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Curacao, the smallest nation to ever make the World Cup. Do we think their fans are going to be electric?
What, the five of them in the crowd? Probably not.
Uh, yeah, I'm gonna follow the no take.
All right. How about Congo?
Yes,
Congo will be lit.
bro. They got like a conductor. They sound like you see that guy that's in the head, and he's like just sits in the front, and then like doesn't say a word, and he's like conducting the whole crowd.
Oh yeah, Congo's gonna be fire.
Yeah,
How about this sleeper one? How about Uzbekistan?
Uzbekistan has some crazy people in there.
yeah. I can
They're
see them being pretty
psychos.
electric, honestly.
Yeah, I do too.
I say
But like
yes.
that would be a team to watch out for a fight. If there's a bet like what country will have a fight, bet that one.
I think so too.
How about Bosnia?
Dude, yes. Did you see today what they did? They went to St.
Yeah.
Louis and like was just walking through the streets and banging their drums. Like that's insane. Like I think they're pretty electric already.
Um. Anyway, how about what do we think about the Panamanian fans? It's a smaller
Is that
country here,
Panama?
but with the Panama fans, yeah.
I feel like
Yeah,
they'll
the
travel
15 of
well.
them, yeah. I think they'd be all good.
I actually have personal beef with the Panama fans. I actually hope Panama get zero. I hope Zlatan said on TV that Panama is going to be a punching bag, and I couldn't hope for anything more because of how the fact that the USA fucking lost them. Is that when Weah punched a dude in the face and freaking
Yeah, that's when they celebrate with Henri and
that
stuff.
was a horrible day. That was a
Yeah.
horrible day. I felt like Taylor Twellman after that one.
I
But
think you know who's gonna have the best fans. Seriously,
Mm.
any of like the African countries, their fans are just nuts over there.
Yeah, I think
well, I'm
they're
going to the
pretty good.
South Africa Czech game. I hope I get right in the middle of South Africa fans tonight. We could be like dancing and
That'd be
stuff.
sick. What's the Longhorns called?
Vuvuzelas.
Yeah, that. Who? What country does that, or is it everyone?
South
South
Africa.
Dude,
Africa.
yeah, that would be so lit. Dude, that'd be so fun. Even though they're terrible, aren't
But yeah,
they?
that
Yeah, they're
that
the worst.
now. I mean,
Yeah,
they
they're
just
so
South
bad.
Africa are
Yeah, they're
horrible.
terrible.
But thankfully it's match day 2, so they're gonna have some hope, and it's gonna be fun in Atlanta here. And so I'm excited. Um, okay. Other than that, I'm gonna open it up to the board here, and I just want to get what your guys' World Cup hot takes would be if you guys had to have. Let's just air them out now.
Okay.
Like give me something. What do you guys have in the back pocket?
Alex, you want to go or you want me to go first?
You can go.
I think that Ecuador would be the farthest team to make it out of all South America. They'll make it the farthest of all the South American teams.
Hmm.
That's my hot
And
take.
how far?
I think I think it's gonna be quarterfinals because I think Argentina and oh actually yeah I think they'll be quarterfinals.
Mm. I think.
You have a hot take for me, Al?
Yeah, I think Mexico loses their group.
Whoa!
Wow.
After today, holy, that'd be
Yeah, after
crazy if they
today would
lost.
be
Mm.
if you hit that, that would probably be the craziest take in bench talk history
Mhm.
if
That
you
would be,
managed if that take hit.
yeah,
I'm saying. I think
that would be
because
nuts
think
if they
about it like
somehow
this.
didn't make it out.
Think about it like this. You have obviously you're going to win the first game. You're playing what we all talked about, a pretty bad team, right? So they play. How many group games are there? 4. You play everyone, or 3. You play everyone once, pretty much.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So you got the first game jitters out of the way, where everyone's so hyped. You're in Mexico City. It's crazy. There's going to be a fall off. There just will be.
I
I think
mean,
that they don't make it out of the group.
it is
Not maybe
possible.
not lose
It
their
is
group.
possible.
Maybe not lose their group, but they won't make it out.
That would require South Africa. Well, that would either require two things. That would require South Africa to then. That would require either Mexico to get third and then not be one of the 8 teams chosen to go through,
Whoa!
or
I didn't
South
know.
Africa.
Whoa! I didn't know they picked teams to go through.
Yeah, so the best 8 third place teams go through into the knockouts as
Well,
well.
this. I take back my take. That's so
This is the
soft.
first time it's happened, by the way. This is the first time it's happened.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
a new rule.
that's to be fair. Let's see. Maybe I don't really know. This is a hard question for me because I don't know too much ball. Um, maybe I'm just gonna say I think France is gonna put up a stinker. I don't know like when. I don't know, but like my hot take is that like at some point France will have an absolute stinker. Like I don't think they get past the quarterfinals. That there we go. Hot take.
Mm.
That's
I
that's
think
that's
that's
a,
hot.
I
I
would say
don't
that's a
know.
pretty good hot take.
I don't know if that's hot or not.
Here's my hot take, and I think you're gonna like this one, Al, because you gave me a lot of shit about it earlier.
USA.
My hot take is that I believe that the United States of America will be faced up against Lionel Messi in Argentina in the round of 16, and I will be there in person to witness this historic event
Mm.
of Lionel Messi passing the torch
Yeah.
of greatest player in our lifetime to Kristen Pulisic
Yeah.
as we beat them 3-0.
Also,
Yes,
another
come on,
hot
USA.
take. Messi should be on Team USA. He lives here. Like, it's so stupid.
I love it.
Why is he not on our team?
I agree. I agree.
Yeah, Messi, yeah, he works here now. Do you think Messi has a green card, or is he like on a work visa?
He's probably got that
What do
gold
you think
card or
Messi's-
whatever it's called.
Probably work visa.
Yeah, Messi's got. What do we think Messi's?
If
what do you
you
think of a
live
citizen,
here
maybe?
full time, you should be able to get picked by that country. Besides England, because they would
Dude,
have everyone, and then you couldn't even have a World Cup.
I mean, that's true.
I didn't think about that. I
Imagine
might,
that's how
I
things
might
were.
take
Like
back my
you play
take.
for the country you, if you play for the country you live in,
You
that
live
would
in.
actually be a crazy way of doing
Yeah,
it.
England
Honestly,
would never lose.
We'd be cooked.
Dude, we would
I mean England.
lose.
Yeah, England would probably lose or win everything. To be honest,
To be fair, we would have Messi. I mean, that would be cool.
Yeah, it'd be cool until we lost like 1,000,000 to 0.
Messi get us one.
Also, I'm just gonna voice
Yeah,
this.
that's my
I think
hot
I've
take.
told y'all this, or I know we at least talked about it. Like, I think it's so dumb that countries can have managers from different countries. Like, I think that's so stupid. Like, it makes no sense to me. In no other sport can you have a coach that's like not from or not in your country like all the time. Like Olympics, you have straight USA teams. There's no like mixing it up. Like I just me personally, I think that's stupid.
I can see that.
I, I wouldn't be opposed to the rule, but it would also just as a USA fan, I'm like, well, it's better than freaking Bob Bradley
Yeah, I guess it's fair. Still though, like
or
we
Greg
shouldn't be.
Berhalter. The problem with the USA Soccer Federation is that like they have no. I think they put like the six most clueless people in possible at the top of that, and they said we're just gonna every manager is just like I feel like nepoed into the freaking system. Like I mean, actually I do feel bad for Jesse Marsh, but also the fact that he managed Canada makes me just angry at him because he should have been the United States coach. I don't know why he's not
Uh,
the men's national team manager
I
right
think
now.
so.
Like
I think he's
it makes
perfect
no
to
sense.
be.
He's the best. He's the best American coach by a country mile, and he's managing Canada.
That's
Yeah,
How
crazy.
have we let that happen?
That's crazy.
yeah. Honestly, I don't even blame
And
him.
he was available when we were going to hire.
Yeah. If my own country didn't pick me, and I'll be like, bro, I'm going to Mexico. I'm coaching Mexico. See how you like it.
It's
Well,
just
last
it's
hot
just
take. I got
frustrating.
another hot take.
Okay, what do you
This
got?
World Cup will be a top three World Cup of all time.
Wow.
I like it. Well, and I'll say this: in 1994, we witnessed the first World Cup final to ever be played to penalty kicks, and we had Roberto Baggio skying it and Brazil winning that World Cup. And so I mean, that was a very historic event. People you think of I mean, for bad memory of Italian fans, they just see the picture of Baggio skying it over the crossbar and putting his hands in his face. But that
Yeah.
was a very historic World Cup. I think the USA made a run in that World Cup, if I'm not mistaken. I think that they also made the semis in that World Cup, in the '94
Mm.
World Cup. So, if that bodes anything, a semis run with the US would actually be electric. I think it would unite the whole country. We'd all be,
Yeah, if we're in it, it's gonna be wild. It's gonna be insane if we're in it.
the propaganda that will be run from this
We'll be
show.
so
If the
sad.
USA make it deep, will be disgusting.
Oh yeah.
I think we'll lose all of our European fans. Like I actually would be.
I also think it'd be
If
pretty good
if
for us as soccer in the country too. Like if we make the semis, I think
I
that'll
agree.
make our country wanting to go into soccer more than ever.
That's the thing too, is like if we, especially if for us to get to the semis, we beat a big team. Like it will. This podcast will have the worst propaganda. It will be so bad.
When USA beat Argentina, that clip of me will be replayed, and I will make sure it gets posted like 15 times over and over again.
If we beat England, by the way, it will be the worst day England people will ever have from this podcast. It will
We
be
should
that
have
bad.
beat them last. Was it last World Cup
Yeah,
that we
we
played them, or was
dominated
it the one
them
before?
the last World Cup.
Dominated England.
Like it'll
Yeah,
be.
it was
so
actually
bad.
embarrassing.
It'll be so bad if we beat them,
It was very incredible actually.
dude. I'm kind of getting hyped for this
Yeah.
now. I'm kind of in.
No, I
Tomorrow
mean,
at this time,
next
I
game
think
we have Czech versus Korea tonight. That's going to be an exciting game. Heung-min Son, who would, if we played by Alex's rules, would be playing for the United States right now. We'd have Messi and Son. That would be a cool little duo.
No,
Um,
I don't want Son. He's pretty old, bro. Like I'm good.
Good.
Messi's just a
I think he's
goat.
like the MLS
he's a
top
goat.
goal scorer right now. I think.
I think so too.
Was
but,
he in LA?
Yes,
Yeah,
he's
he
in
is.
LA. That being said, before we end the pod, I wanted to highlight a few things that probably should have talked about before, but we just got into it, and it was a great conversation around the World Cup. The BenchTalk vs. AI series is underway, and has been posting it everywhere, and so it's super exciting. We have our guys here at Bench Talk, including Al and Justin, putting in picks for us to try and beat the AI agent that we have created that is spitting out picks. Right now, it is 1-1. Both of us got the Mexico game right, so you have to stay tuned for the next upcoming picks. Also, wanted to shout out, we're going to be doing some IRL content. Going to be filming. We're going to some of the World Cup games. There's a fan fest all over the country, so I'm going to be doing some possible street interviews, things like that, with fans in different
Whoa.
countries. So we have some exciting
Okay.
stuff coming to the Bench Talk platform. We're trying to be good hosts and good uh, owners of the hosts of the sport that is the global sport here in America. So we want to get the people. The Bench Talk is for the people,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what we've always been. We always want to give you guys what you want, and so
Yeah.
that is another thing to be on the lookout for. And also, there'll probably be a long form video around the whole AI versus Bench Talk series. Also, looking forward to a couple. We're gonna have some good edits for the USA team. We're gonna have some good takes from Al, from
Oh,
Justin,
dude.
from J Mike over Undisputed. We're getting everybody in this World Cup. It's Justin and I from the stateside side of things trying to get everyone into the World Cup. We're going to turn everyone into massive soccer fans, and you're going to see the way that this World Cup can affect a pod. And we want to grow and build on it because we're thinking about this. We're going World Cup, and it's fantasy football, baby. We're going right around that corner. We're going football to football. Like it's not stopping. Pedal on the metal from here on out.
Yeah, next pod we're
That's
going to talk
true.
a little bit more. We might have an NBA champion.
Yes. Well,
That is
actually,
true.
next pod's going to be NBA Finals debrief with our certified New York sports expert.
That's going to be an absolute terrible time. I'm already
Disaster.
ready for it. Yeah, it's going to be bad.
Yeah.
But that being said, I'm going to open the floor up to you guys if you have anything you guys want to leave with the people before we end it here.
Yeah, lock in. Red, white, and blue. We bleed red. We cry blue. All three of us, unfortunately, are white. We're locked in. You know, go for the boys.
It's just like
Pull for the
I am.
boys. Pull for the boys. This is our year. We've got the squad. We're at home. This is our time. Lock in a lot of content. I'm gonna try and convince Jesus to do a long form video when he goes to the game. Give you kind of a day in the life. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, this is time. This is what we've been waiting on. We talked about the summer. The summer's here. World Cup season. Freaking go!
I
Anything,
agree.
anything, Justin?
Nope, just best time to be alive with sports, baby. You got NBA, hockey. Was it game five? Was it game 5 or 6 tonight?
Game
Soccer,
5 tonight.
soccer, and then like you said, football coming up. So this channel is probably the best one to watch around this time. Starting now. Starting now.
Starting now. All right. Well, everybody, we'll see you guys sooner than next week, probably. We'll see y'all soon.
That's facts.
Stay posted. Deuces.
Peace.